Hi, I'm Papa Walsh, and today I'm going to tell you about my TRT story and how it changed my life and made me feel great again. About 4 years ago, I was talking to a friend of mine, and he had told me he had gotten on TRT because he was to the point where he felt extremely depressed. He had no energy. He basically said he couldn't get out of bed in the morning. And I was like, I'm starting to feel the same way. I felt tired. I felt unmotivated. I wasn't sleeping well, and my sex drive was pretty much gone. And my girlfriend, who I live with, she wasn't happy about that. So I decided to make a call to a local doctor and see what I could do about the situation. So called a local doctor, not my regular doctor. I called a doctor that was close to where I live, and he sent me a work order to go to LabCorp and get a blood test. And my testosterone levels came back at about 360, and normal levels are about 700 to 900. And that's where you would have been when you were like 20 some years old. So I went to see the doctor and talk about it, and he basically was like, well, your levels are 360 and that's still in the normal range, so I'm not going to prescribe you anything. And I'm like, what's up with that? So I went to my regular doctor and took the results to him, and he said he didn't really get into anything as far as testosterone therapy, and recommended I go see a urologist, which I really didn't want to do. So I was on Instagram and just scrolling through, looking at stuff, and an ad popped up for Royal Medical Center. So I went on, and they had a quick fill out form to get you started and see if you were a candidate for testosterone replacement therapy, which is TRT. And they got right back to me, emailed me a work order to go to LabCorp, get my blood work done. That came back, and they recommended, I go on TRT, which is what I figured from the beginning. So I filled out the paperwork, had a teleconference with a doctor. They approved me. I gave them my credit card information, and in about a week, I had my first prescription. Came with everything you need: the testosterone, another product that keeps your testicles from shrinking up, because you don't want that to happen, that's for sure, and all your needles and instructions. I went on YouTube, and they have medical videos about how to give yourself an injection, and it's an intramuscular injection, and it's really simple to do. It's a once a week thing for the testosterone, and a twice a week thing for the other product that comes along with it that keeps your testicles from shrinking. And the big thing is, when I started, I'm 59 now. It's been a little over a year, so I was 57 when I started on testosterone, and I weighed 240 pounds. I had a 38-inch waist. All my shirts were either extra large or 2XL, and got on the TRT within, let's say, 2 to 4 weeks. My energy level was through the roof. My sex drive was pretty much out of control. I felt like I was 20 years old again. I was highly motivated, had endless energy, started going to the gym. Instead of 3 or 4 days a week, I was up to 7 days a week. Along with the TRT, I decided to change my diet. I cut out processed sugar and refined or simple carbohydrates, and in 4 months I lost 50 pounds. I went from 240 to 190. I actually went a little further. I got down to 185 at one point, but I like to stay around 190 where I am now. And I mean, you can see I got more ripped, leaner, veins are popping out, I got more vascular. And like I said, the biggest thing of all was the energy level, and feeling better about yourself, having that greater sense of wellness when you wake up every day. I mean, I get up at 4 o'clock and boom, I'm freaking ready to go all day long. I just have endless energy, go to bed about 9 or 10 o'clock, sleep much better. I mean, like I said, the overall wellness is amazing, because you're restoring your hormone levels back to where they need to be. And it doesn't matter if you're 20, 30, 40, 50, or 60 years old. If you're having low testosterone problems, this is something that you should do. Get on the phone, call Royal Medical Center at 800-625-3837 today. Use discount code PapaWalsh10. The first month will be $195. That includes everything: your labs, your prescriptions, your doctor consultations, the whole ball of wax. And then after that, instead of $195, for the next 5 months, you're going to pay $150. You'll get $45 off as long as you give them that code Papa Walsh 10. Like I said, it's something that every man needs to do if you're experiencing those low testosterone problems. Get on the phone, give them a call, 1-800-625-3837, and get started today. You won't regret it. Oh, and one of the biggest things, real ego booster for me was, after losing that 50 pounds, I was at the gym one day, and a younger guy in his 30s, I hadn't seen him in a while. He looked at me and took a double take. He's like, dude, what the hell happened to you? I said, I lost like 50 pounds, man, in about 4 months. He goes, man, you look lean as shit. He goes, your veins are popping out. He said, you look amazing. People I run into, if they ask me, what I did other than the diet and exercise, I'll tell them about TRT. And I'll tell them the same thing I'm telling you. Call Royal Medical Center today and get started.